You know how quick people are to sometimes say the internet is not a real place? Well, this sister right here on the screen has proven that the internet actually is a real place and that it's not everybody that you can mess with and get away with it. Because some people are going to come for you, which is something that I have been saying on this platform for a very long time now because people be getting too comfortable online thinking they can say any and everything just because they are behind the screen. They think they are invincible. No, that's not how this works. This particular video has gone mega viral. Hell, the lady in this video has gone mega viral too. She went from 16, if I'm not mistaken, K followers on TikTok to over 100K followers after this particular video. So everybody's talking about the situation. There was also a twist later on because the police got involved for this video. But, let's take it one step at a time. First things first, let's roll this clip and I'll meet you guys after.
I think this is the right building. I think this is his car. All right, let's see how this goes.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for a mic. Does a mic work here?
Yeah,
Can I speak to him?
sure. What's this about?
Are you Mike?
Yeah.
Can I step inside? It's cold.
Sure.
Thank you. How you doing? Nice to... So, a couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that by any chance?
Not really.
It was regarding Tennessee, District 7. Yeah, well, John, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right?
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the grounded account I found. How do you feel about that?
Not yet.
Right. It's crazy world out here. So I did make this apology. In case, you don't have to. I understand it's hard, but all you have to do is read this nice little apology I wrote. Thank you. Go ahead.
Mike,
Uh-huh.
do apologize for my actions.
Uh-huh.
And I see the consequences of my actions.
Uh-huh.
And I will not do
Say it
this.
louder.
I will not do this to anyone else ever again.
Oh, good job, Mike. Thank you. I'll take that back from you. Yeah, I need that for other people. It was really nice meeting you. And
Yup, that's the video. Saying people lost their freaking minds when this video went up on TikTok is an understatement. And I mean lost their minds in a positive way because everybody was so satisfied with this video, myself included. Because the majority of us in some capacity have had to deal with trolls, disrespectful people, racist people just coming at us in comment section and just being like a menace, right? So her doing this, her being able to confront this person, it felt like she was fighting for all of us that have had to deal with like these crazy people, and we could kind of live vicariously through her, right? And it felt nice. It felt like, oh, we've gotten our power back. So this lady's name on TikTok is The Villain You Made, which is something that, sorry, I apologize. I should have said this way earlier into the video, but better late than never, right? But I think what makes this particular situation even more fascinating, to me at least, is the fact that when you look at the lady in question, when you look at the sister, she just seems so sweet and calm. In the entire video, she was smiling. She seems like the kind of person that would make a very nice neighbor. So the contrast is just like very fascinating.
it is with a heavy heart that I will have to inform some individuals that their lives might be irreparably damaged from what I do, whether that be today or tomorrow. After making two small posts about District 7 in Tennessee, many people felt that this was their opportunity to come under my comment section and leave hateful, absolutely disturbing comments. And I think it is evident that y'all have never met an individual like myself. And when I say that, I'm specifically talking to the hobbies that I have. I'm not an individual that likes to delete comments. Honestly, I like the filter feature that TikTok has. It makes it so that specific comments do not show up under my comment section. But once I go through those filtered comments, it'd be quite easy to delete them. I don't. I trace them. I go, I find families, I find jobs, I find search histories. And then I just hoard that information until one day I decide, chaos needs to happen. So just so you never know who you're commenting under. You never know who's watching. Be safe out there.
Yo, not everybody is to be messed with. And I wish more people knew this. And yes, I know you guys are wondering, what did Mike say? So allegedly, this is what he said. So basically, Mike was allegedly being read to the sis in her comment section. And these are the comments that are presently going around that netizens are alleging came from Mike. These are what netizens are alleging that Mike said. Netizens are alleging that this is the Mike. And in this particular comment thread, we see this particular Mike having him back and forth with another person by the name Mutin. And it's a lot of comments, and I don't want this video too long, so for the sake of time I'm not going to be reading it all out, but you can pause to read if you want to get all of the details. I've spread them across the screen and made them bigger so it will be easier to read. Hopefully they don't come out blurry, but please put in mind that I got this particular post from a third party that reposted to TikTok, so I cannot tell you for a fact that this is the exact Mike and that these were his exact words that made sis to pull up at his workplace and confront him and made him apologize for saying, because quite frankly I don't know, and I'm a bit skeptical about the validity of this actually, because looking at the date it's kind of like, are we sure this is really the Mike, right? Because this screenshot we can see is dated, or this was posted to TikTok on the 25th of June, right? This is a story that happened just a couple of days ago, I think 4 days ago thereabouts. And she said in this video that Mike had commented a couple of days ago on the video that she made recently on District 71 Tennessee situation. So in my mind, like, it's not adding up. There is no way that this particular post about this Mike is the same Mike that she's talking about, because there's just no way it can be. The numbers are not adding up, at least not in my head. They aren't, but who knows, I could be wrong. So I thought I should add this to this video just for the sake of context, to let you guys know this is what the conversation is looking like on TikTok. This is what people are saying. But moving on, so everything was going okay, it seems, but then out of nowhere we start hearing tales about how the police have gotten involved and how what she did was illegal. Apparently, allegedly, after she left, Mike had called the police to report what happened. This particular video started circulating the internet.
A black woman is under police investigation after driving 3 hours to confront a man who left a discriminatory comment online. Authorities say the woman located the commenter, identified as Mike, and went to his home to demand an in-person apology. According to the police report, the incident began when the woman saw an offensive message posted by a white man under her social media content. She later obtained Mike's home address through an unknown method. She then drove 3 hours to his residence, knocked on his door, and told him he must read a written apology she had prepared. Police say the woman threatened to send screenshots of his discriminatory comment to Mike's wife if he refused to cooperate. Shocked that she had found his personal information, Mike agreed to read the apology in front of her. After she left the property, Mike immediately contacted law enforcement. Officers confirmed they are now investigating the woman for making threats that could endanger someone's safety. No arrests have been made at this time, but authorities say the case remains open as they continue to gather more information. Do you think the black woman's actions were right?
First things first, I don't know about any other person, but this particular video, I'm side-eyeing it because it's coming off to me like it was possibly made with AI. And the reason why is because it don't look like what any reputable news outlet is going to put out the video. The quality of it, the way it just is. There's something off about it. And this is not to say that what they are saying isn't true, that she did not or isn't getting investigated by the police, because I don't know, and other people are talking about it like it seems she really is, and she did go private after the video got posted, so maybe she is getting investigated. I don't know. I did try to find to see if I would find other reputable news outlets talking about her getting investigated, but I could not find any. So it's a bit weird what's going on, this video being the only video talking about how she's getting investigated investigated by the police. And it seems this is the video that every other person seemed to be getting this information from. And the video has made numbers, by the way. It's on, is it 2 million views at the moment? So I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's off. But if I were to speak on the information that was shared in this video, the obvious double standards there, right? The guy could say what he said to her in a comment section. People can be mad in comment sections apparently, and nothing happens. But if you dare go confront these people for being disrespectful to you, apparently that's where the police draws the line. Like, just weird, crazy double standards. And then they said she went to his home. I don't know, guys, what home do you know that have a big exit sign on their door? What home? It's just weird. The entire situation is weird, guys. But it seems something is going down, or did go down at least, with the police with this particular situation. That would maybe explain why she's still private at the moment. And of course, a lot of people are talking about the situation, trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. Some people are saying that she was even arrested and she's facing time in jail.
Besties, they say the villain you made is going to jail, and I hate that for her. They're saying it's blackmail because she drove 3 hours and coerced that man into giving an apology. And honestly, I'm like, who gives a damn? But damn, when I think about it, she did private her account and like Bestie put me in, but like, because I sent that friend request, but like, no, I'm mad. But at the same time, when she drove up there and said, you need to read this statement, or I'm going to release your Grindr account to your wife, baby. First of all, that was the coolest I've ever seen somebody do. But then secondly, I'm worried that the internet is now going to be against her, because like, and when I say the internet, like, she put the proof that she blackmailed that man. And he gonna say he was intimidated. Like, he's gonna say, oh, I was scared for my life. And you know how they do. So I'm just worried. I'm worried, girl, please. Let me know y'all thoughts. Please let me know y'all thoughts.
Others are saying that all of this is just talk, that is not going to happen, that she's going to be fine. I even saw someone who claims that they are a lawyer, and they said that she's going to be fine. My own thing is, she did not show his face on camera. She did not post his address. She did not post any personal information that anyone can use to identify him. So if he's going to want to take this to court, he would have to identify himself, right? That would be like him calling out himself to the public. And hell, they are going to go through all the details and his Grindr account. I've been trying to not talk about the Grindr account, but I guess I could not help it. Now that I even think about it, hell, as a matter of fact, the wife of whoever this Mike is, if this is true, right? If this is true, because there are some people who are saying that it's a skit as well. So, so much information. But let's just go with what we see and believe that this is true. Regardless of whether or not Mike can pursue this legally, Mike deciding to do this, it's not going to be a very smart thing to do, is what I'm saying. Because he too has a few things to lose, so is it going to be worth it? But back to the sister and how she has been, what has been going on with her, what's the update, and this is what I could find. Apparently, she had made her page private and went away because it was all just so overwhelming for her to handle, all of the followers and the engagement on her page happening all at once. It was like a lot for her to deal with, so she had to take a break. And she had made a post on a private page sharing this.
Update. I had to take some time away because y'all are crazy. Y'all are weird. Like, in a good way, but in a scary way. I'm fine. This is just a lot. Thank you, Jen Hamilton, for sending everybody over here. I went from 16,000 to 110,000. And that's just a lot for a person to process, First, I just want to say, I don't know Mr. Villain. She don't know me. I'm just like the unofficial, updating you on what's going on with her. Does that make me a reporter? Anyway, I don't know. So 4 things, though, I have not gotten my smoke detector fixed yet. I know. Secondly, of course, you guys heard her. I mean, she quieted her page because it was just really overwhelming, which I can understand. Going from 16, 17,000 followers to over 100,000 can be a lot, I'm sure. Some of y'all are asking if we could find Mike. I don't think we need to find Mike because she did it just fine. And if it was me, I would have quieted all my pages. I would even existed on social media no more. You ain't finding me again because I'm not here. Ooh, Mike who? Not me. And lastly, I've seen some chatter about like legal situations that she may face because of what she did. She hasn't said anything. The only person that I saw, anybody
that I saw that said that she could, there could be something based off of what she heard. It's not that she's saying it directly. She just heard it too, was on Karen. So that was hey, Karen. That was the only person on TikTok that I've seen say anything about anything legal. So I would just chalk that up to allegedly. Because, and I've seen worse. I don't know the name of the man, but if you guys can find it, let me know. There's a guy on here who did a deep dive on somebody and made a video about it, like show the wife and the kids and not the address, but he was able to find him just based off of landmarks of where he had been. So if he was fine, I think she should be fine, but I'm not a legal expert, so I don't know. So that's the update. Let me know what y'all think, or if you've heard anything else, let me know in the comments, because we're trying to keep up without, actually being able to keep up. We want to keep up.
I'm not sure if she's going to open up her page for more followers or not. I don't know. She never said if she's going to reopen up her page. She never said if she's going to make any more videos. What I do know she said was the comment. I keep seeing a lot of people tagging somebody named Michael Reynolds in my comments and saying that he's the person. She never said who the comment was, that what Mike's name was. She said that it was under her folded comments. So she had to go through and read her folded comments. I don't think you can see the folded comments on somebody else's post because those are the filtered comments. I don't know. But she never said it was Michael Reynolds or whoever other Mike y'all went and found and tried to destroy his life. Please don't do that. Unless y'all have solid proof that it came from her, don't believe that. So, but just to update, she is doing fine, y'all.
So that's basically the gist of the situation. This was kind of low-key a lot, but yeah, we've come to the end of this one. And what I would say at the end of this is, because I know there are going to be people, there have been people who are saying things like, well, what she did was unsafe, things could have ended, a bit badly for her because you don't know who this Mike person is. Just pulling up to someone like that is can be dangerous. And yes, I do agree, and this is not something that I would recommend people do. And I want to be clear that making this video, I'm not saying that people should be out here doing this, no, because yes, it can end up badly. And just like you don't know who is behind the screen when you're dropping comments, you still don't know who these people are, right? Some of them can be dangerous people as well, dropping comments. People who just like you are willing to go the mile to maybe go find them, just maybe willing to go the mile to F you up as well. So we all collectively, I guess the point I'm trying to say here is, or make here is, whatever English, is that we all collectively do need to be very careful out here. I'm glad she's safe. I'm glad she's doing well. Hopefully she don't get into any kind of trouble. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for her. But what are your thoughts on all of this? I cannot wait to hear them. Let's continue this conversation down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. And of course, I'll be catching you in the next one. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.